If you try, you too can sing along. I don't wanna bring you down. This is the sound of a veteran returning for war, back to his hometown. Now this sound is one that wasn't meant to bring you down. It's a little share for those people who might care about the vet returning from the war, leaving behind all things that happened before. Now this is something that we don't like to share, but it may give another veteran a fair share of air, saying things that I'm gonna say, leaving feelings disarray, staying alive, hopefully, until the very month of May. Everything's gonna be okay. You're war veteran returning from war, trying to leave everything in the past that happened before. Fasten your seatbelts, roll down the window, and breathe. Some of us are not at war anymore. go. Now right here, some people may call the middle of the song, and I never thought that I would live this long to share what I might or might not share. Here we go. I'm gonna slow it down because I'm running out of breath. Oh well, my body's sore, and maybe, I should have wrote that letter, but stamps are so expensive, it may never get done or go out the door. So this is the sound of a guitar singing or other instruments. Somebody might be bringing the sound of thoughts, feelings, and words. Maybe bells and whistles ring. I know one thing for sure, you might not feel or think that it's right, but if you do the right thing every day, and you're free enough to free yourself up and go traveling through a town on your way, yeah. And you know in your heart you've done the right thing each and every day, and all you've done and the things that you say and your actions too, you hear a sound through and through. Oh, traveling through a town, and the church bells ring all around. So when you approach the town, you might be happy you're still alive, because no one in that town or the one behind you knows that you went to war and served your country. No one needs to know, because you're still alive. May or may not have all of your body parts. That's okay, because you can get them for free at the VA today. They might try to rough and tough it out and refuse medical treatment and body parts, and simply not pull over and say, "Don't need none." Oh, that that's okay. What we did is skip the sound of the war veteran coming back through the dark alley, maybe drunk, not necessarily suicidal, homicidal, but rocks, bottles, and glass, less the grass. In the alley, all around. So that sound right there, oh Lord. Not this one. That's the happy sound of leaving the alley, dark alley behind. Maybe let's pretend in lines, say New York City. So the war veteran just got done swimming in the war reservoir. So happy they're not at war. They're still alive. Option of drowning, maybe occasional. So we crawl out of the reservoir, lucky to be alive, when all the other soldiers that you were close to are gone. Oh well. You're alive. So where do you go? Reservoir vision was optional. There's not a whole lot more I can say or share except sounds. That's the sound of a soldier running through war, not necessarily in the rear detachment areas. helicopter running past friendly lines to the front lines. Bombs all around. And the helicopters so this sound there's the sound of your helicopter warming up. Uh-oh, we forgot to do the sound of the helicopter pilot. There we go. Checking his pockets for a key when no key is needed for a helicopter. Uh-oh. But you gotta remember, that you got your soldier running towards the front lines with bombs, artillery, mortar, exploding all around. And you're gonna have to forgive me for cussing and using the F word. So your soldiers running towards the front lines with bombs, artilleries, and mortar fucking blowing up all around. And uh-oh, the mortar is accidentally, well, let me rewind. The mortar round for the mortar squad, the team, was dropped into the mortar tube. And guess what? Bad news. The mortar round explodes, kills your friendly soldiers. So back to the helicopter pilot. It's running away from, we'll just lie and say barracks, rear detachment tents, or a support headquarter element that nobody pays rents. How do you like that? How I added tents to rents. So the helicopter pilot is running from the bombs, explosions behind him to the helicopter. Now remember, our helicopter pilot doesn't have a co-pilot. Oh well. The helicopter pilot knows how to fly. So the helicopter pilot is not afraid to die. Neither is the soldier running towards the front lines. He's already crossed the line of friendly fire, mortar explosions, and lost his next best friends to the right. Now, what we want to do is simply not even share anymore. love and war may or may not be fair. So back to the New York alley, sharing about the veteran that comes home from war. And, the vision of that veteran was he had it a lot worse than everyone else. Just never told anybody. So, of course, he went to an alley in New York City and got drunk as he could to simply overdose and die. But the funny, scary thing about that was it was after midnight. And in that alley was nothing but rocks, bottles, glass, maybe a little grass. Anyway, now remember that's the sound about your war hero in a New York alley trying to breathe, stay alive and survive. Now back to the soldier trucking towards the front lines. Now I really would be a liar if I said that soldier wasn't excited, felt a rush of a thrill and an adventure, less selfishness, knowing that they're probably going to die before they even get to the mortar team or squad. The mortar squad team is already dead. Now guess what? Your helicopter pilot felt something was going to go wrong to your, oh Lord, fearless leader who's running towards the front lines. So, as the support huts blow up, you're fearless, not really fearless, but more like a little bit anxious, nervous pilot is running to the helicopter to kind of follow your soldier that's running towards the front lines. Now, the helicopter pilot didn't really have a choice as the bombs and artillery dropped down all around. His only instinct, intuition is to get the key to the helicopter all last, crank up the helicopter and fly forward to provide support for the soldier running towards the front lines. Well, here we go. Now remember what I said. The helicopter pilot is running, checking for a key to the helicopter when no key is needed. But back then, they didn't have remote controls or drones for that matter. So the helicopter pilot dives into the helicopter, pushes all the right buttons, clicks up and down the right switches. And then you hear the whirl. See, you hear the whipping, the whirling, and the whining of the engine cranking up. And everything is in very serious slow motion. For both the soldiers, the pilot